Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. It's Major League Baseball on a Friday night. It's the Cincinnati Reds going up against the Atlanta Braves. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Schaumburg. And Chris, we've got an opportunity to watch one of the true superstars of the sport, Tony Perez. Always exciting to see him in action, and it seems like he consistently finds a way to impact the game.
Yeah, Boog, it's offensively at the plate, defensively when he's on the bases. And this guy's just a heads-up player, but he's got so much talent, and he makes the most of that. I believe it starts with his preparation because you never see him give away an at-bat.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. About to get started here. And now here's the starter for Atlanta, John Smoltz. And as usual with him, Singy, I think we can expect plenty of strikeouts.
Yeah, Boogie's racked up over 3,000 strikeouts in his career, so expect to see more of the same in this one.
So just about set, stepping in, Barry Larkin. Next pitch is popped up. One away. Here's the lineup for the Reds. And this is an offense with a ton of pop, top to bottom, Singy.
Yeah, well, some players will say that home runs are mistakes. They were just a little too quick. Not this club. They're looking to hit the ball over the fence. Not any speedsters in this lineup. Not guys that were looking to run around the bases. They're looking to jog. And I expect to see that kind of approach in this one.
The next pitch misses. 2-1.
That's where you want it. It's a good miss.
One down, base is empty. This one in the air, right field. Hank brings it in, and there's two away.
Batting third, the second baseman, Joe Morgan.
Two outs, base is empty. In now for the Reds, Joe Morgan. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. Acuna there. And the inning is over. And 1, 2, 3 go the Reds. And now the Braves will get their first crack at it. No score. Back after this on the show. Bottom of the first. Today's starting pitcher, Mike Minor. What should we keep an eye on here?
Really labored his last time out. 4+ innings, wasn't able to qualify for the win, but fortunately got a no decision and didn't take a loss. We'll see if he can get in the W column today.
We go to the bottom of the first. Now the third baseman, Chipper Jones.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there are certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away. Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Dansby Swanson stands in. The pitch. Lined into left center, base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
And now Hank Aaron. First and second here, no outs. And that one pulled foul. Pitch misses, and now 3-2. Payoff pitch. Grounder, might be 2. Off balance feed, there's 1. How about that double play?
Batting fourth, the designated hitter, Eddie Matthews.
Eddie Matthews will hit next. He's a left-handed batter who still comes up with good contact and a good average against left-handed pitchers. Next offering is in for a strike. All right, so you hit lefty. What makes it so hard to face a left-handed pitcher?
Left-handers, they just seem to have different arm angles. So to keep that front shoulder in there and really discipline yourself can be tough sometimes. But the guys that do it well, man, I tip my cap to them every day.
Next offering is down low. And a swing and a miss. That ends the frame. Braves strand 1, scoreless after 1. Back at Truist Park, second inning set to go. So now here's the Reds cleanup hitter, Tony Perez. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Oh, he earned his trip to first right there. It's not easy laying off pitches that just miss the zone like that. And it's a real discipline as well. He's put a lot of work into that aspect of his game, and it paid off right there.
And the batter now, Johnny Bench. The 1-1 is cut on and missed to the pitch upstairs. Right-hander kicks, deals, stays alive. And a pitch. Ground ball right side, could be 2. Over to Swanson. He turns it on to Olsen. That's 2.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
So 2 down now, and here is Adam Dunn. 2 balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs. Two down, nobody on. Popped up. Swanson makes the catch, and that'll do it. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back here in Atlanta, bottom half of inning number 2. And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Ronald Acuna Jr. Swings and sends a rocket to right. Leaping, can't haul it in. Throws to second, but he's in there easily.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
And now the veteran catcher, Joe Torre. And a pitch. Hit weakly on the ground. Larkin handles the chance, sends it to first, That's one out the bottom of the second.
No, he didn't recognize changeup earlier enough. Got out in front a little bit, rolled over on it, and beat it into the ground.
Now here is David Justice.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
Runner on at third, one gone. Swing and a pop up in foul ground. Bench makes the grab, and there are two outs.
That was a good hard fastball with some nice ride up in the zone right there. Hitter looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, it's a pop up and an easy out for the defense.
And a 1-1. Oh, now this one gets away at the plate, and the runner stays where he is. And a pitch. Up the middle. Larkin picks it up, gets it to first, and Albies is retired. That's the third out. Inning over. One left for Atlanta. We'll move to the third with no score. And welcome back onto the third inning. And the batter now is Joey Votto. Swing and a miss. That's strike two.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
The 1-2. Right through there, got him. And that's the first out.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Brandon Drury to the plate. The pitch. That one off the mark, and it's 2-1. Top of the third, no score. Comes the 2-2. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. 2 down.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
Two outs, base is empty. Here's Tommy Pham. Two outs. And the 1-2 misses to even the count. This one in the air, center field. Justice on the move, and that will end the inning. Nobody left for Cincinnati, and we are still scoreless. Welcome back as we go to the last of the third. And now Matt Olson up to hit. That one misses in the dirt. The wind and the pitch. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. It's a leadoff walk, and that's the go-ahead run.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at-bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
Back to the top of the lineup, and next for Atlanta, Chipper Jones. Not your prototypical leadoff guy. Gets on base, yes, but also some power. Next pitch misses, and the count is 2-2. At the belt and fires. Chop back up the middle. Whips it to first on the run. One gone, bottom of the third inning.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Dansby Swanson.
Now it's the shortstop, Dansby Swanson.
Swanson, former first-round pick by the Arizona Diamondbacks. Vanderbilt player in college, College World Series player, all that good stuff, but really coming into his own.
Next pitch is downstairs. Runner leads away at second and misses inside.
I almost feel like he's frustrated a little bit. He wants to be challenged.
The 3-1. Swing and a ball hammered left field. That one carrying. Can't get there, and now maybe extra bases. Here comes Olson around third. Larkin with a relay throw. Tag, not in time. He scores. And it's 1-0.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
Runner at third with one gone. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Hank Aaron. Next offering is downstairs. And of course, when it comes to Hank Aaron, he's one of the greatest sluggers of all time. 755 career homers, a record that stood for a long time. Next pitch is popped up. Morgan has this one sized up. 2 down.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
The designated hitter, Eddie Matthews.
And next is the designated hitter, Eddie Matthews. Siggy, he's got a history of coming through in the big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure whether clutch actually exists, but you look at the numbers, and this guy always seems to deliver in those spots. 2-2 now. That's down and in.
Well, I think it's the ability to assess the situation, understanding what the pitcher has, what he's trying to get people out on, and then being able to use the entire field.
Fly ball down the right field line. If it's fair, it's gone, and that is gone. He'll circle the bases, his 4th home run of the season, and they add a pair. It's 3-0. Chris, that ball came out hot. So let's see what StatCast has to say.
Yeah, it really did, Boog. 111 miles per hour off the bat, and a really nice launch angle as well. Just a beautiful swing from start to finish.
And now it's Ronald Acuna Jr.
Really good piece of hitting last time, going to the opposite field.
And that one fouled off. The 2-2.
Full count, 3-2.
Ripped towards third, and that's just foul. And now the lefty out to short. Over to Perez. That ends the inning. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. It's now 3-0. Back here at the ballpark as we go to the top of the 4th. Here's a speed threat, Barry Larkin.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Foul ball there. To third, Jones handles. Sends it across to first. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th.
The center fielder, number 44, Eric Davis.
And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Eric Davis. This is a true 5-tool guy. Not very many of them out there, but when he's on the field, you can't take your eye off of him. The wind of the pitch. There's a strike.
Fans come to the ballpark to watch him play. And in baseball, to have such a talented player going out there every day and putting on the show that he does, just a joy to watch.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. 2 out.
Been a pretty rough start to this series for him at the plate. 3 strikeouts in the first game yesterday. Another one right there. They've clearly got a great plan for how to deal with this guy right now.
Here's the second baseman, Joe Morgan.
Kind of a throwback. No batting gloves.
Slap the other way, foul. The Reds yet to pick up a hit here. That one pushed foul. Out there to center. Justice under it. Puts the squeeze on that one, and that'll end the inning. Reds go down quietly. They trail it here 3-0. Back at Truist Park, bottom of the inning, and now it's going to be Joe Torre. And that's ball 4.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
At the plate, David Justice. Next offering is in for a strike. And he deals. Popped up first base side. Bench moving under this one. And it's caught for the out.
The batter, number 1, second baseman, Ozzie.
Ozzie Albies up to the plate.
He's got pop, which is a little sneaky because he's so comfortable with taking his base hits to the opposite field, but he can jump you if you make a mistake.
Next pitch downstairs, and it's 2-2. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field. Makes the grab, 2 down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Man at first, now in for the Braves, Matt Olson. And a swing and a miss, and that's that. Braves strand one, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Back here in Atlanta, new inning getting started. In now for the Reds, Tony Perez. The Reds in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. Need a good at bat out of him right here.
That misses the zone, and a count 2-1. And the righty deals. Center field. Justice has a beat on it. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's 1 down.
Now batting, catcher, Johnny Bench.
And here's the catcher, Johnny Bench. He is at the top of the game in terms of defense at the catching spot. The wind of the pitch. And now 2-2.
It's so impressive because these guys have to do so much study and preparation for their pitchers, for opposing hitters, and really their number one job is to guide that staff through a ball game. And so when you also can turn it up offensively and be a force there, that is a win-win, every manager's dream.
Next offering is fouled back. The wide to kick the pitch. And he walked him.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
1 gone, runner at first. Next for Cincinnati, Adam Dunn. Flied out his first time. The Reds hitless so far in the game. Next pitch is popped up. Swanson should have this one. He's got it. That's out number 2.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Joey Votto.
And now here is Joey Votto. The 1-1. That one missing inside. Here comes a pitch. And a foul ball. And down on strikes. That's the third out. So one left for Cincinnati. They trail in this one 3-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Digging in, Chipper Jones. The 1-1. And that's down and away. Activity in the bullpen for the Reds. Number 43 getting loose out there. Sessa getting cranked up as well. The 2-1. Swung on, belted. That's back there. Turning, looking, and that one is gone. That'll fire up the dugout. His second of the year. It's 4-0.
For a pitcher, the odds are in your favor if you keep that breaking ball down. That time, he got punished for it. Hitter just did a really good job of staying within himself and getting the barrel to the baseball.
Now the number 2 hitter, Dansby Swanson. Not even close there. 2-1.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
The 2-1. Fought off foul.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. He's going to really have to bear down.
Next offering upstairs.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
And there's ball 4.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Now the Reds manager is out of the dugout and will make a move to the pen. Mike Minor will depart. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. So a new arm out of the bullpen for the Reds, number 43. This is his 5th appearance of the year.
Well, at this point of the ball game, we're talking about middle innings, and you need a little length out of this arm coming out of the bullpen. We'll see just how many outs he's able to give his skipper.
So man aboard. Now it's the power speed combo. Hank Aaron. And what a two-way player, not just offensively, but as good a defensive outfielder as there is in the game. You talk about the power and the speed together.
Well, we knew he was going to be a stud just coming up, making his way through the minor leagues, and quickly at this level, an impact player.
Swing and a line drive caught, and they tag him out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Eddie Matthews.
2 outs, base is empty. Eddie Matthews next up for the Braves. Righty delivers, and that one wrapped foul. Way inside, gets out of the way. Bounce to the right side. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. One more for Atlanta on the homer. It's now a 4-0 ball game. And welcome back. Start of the sixth, John Shambi with Chris Singleton. And leading off, Brandon Drury. Here's a 2-1. Inside, just missed.
Now in this 3-ball count, down in the ball game, you've got to be very selective. Take your walk if they'll give it to you.
3-1 now. Foul ball. Next offering is fouled back. The pitch. He swings and fouls one off. The pitch. Line drive in there, base hit, and the bid for history is gone.
All over that one right there. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Now it's the right fielder, Tommy Pham. That one not close. Ball 3. Nobody out. Runner at first. Pham tries to hold up, appeal to first, did not go.
Well, this could be the start of something. They haven't found a way to score yet, but now's their chance to change that.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Barry Larkin. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out. And there's a foul ball.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
In the dirt, but no advance from the runners. Singy, one of the things that's interesting is that guys really don't worry about swing and miss from an offensive standpoint anymore. So when you see somebody who contacts the ball like this, that's a base hit. They won't test it here. Bases loaded, no outs.
The center fielder.
And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Eric Davis. The 1-1. And strike 2.
Yeah, and the domino effect of that is running up pitch counts on pitchers and then either getting them to a place of fatigue or getting into the bullpen perhaps before you get to those higher leverage arms at the back end.
All loaded up, dangerous hitter at the plate. That's outside. 2-2. Tying run at the plate. On the ground to second, might be 2. Over to Swanson. He turns it to first, save. It's a fielder's choice and an RBI.
Now back, second baseman, Joe Morgan.
In now for the Reds, Joe Morgan.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed.
Kicks and deals. Way high.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. He'll touch them all. Third home run of the season, and this game is tied. It's 4-4. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now.
No, Boo, clearly some frustration out there on the mound right now. I mean, that ball was so close to going foul. Would have been a long strike, but instead, batter gets rewarded. Did a nice job of getting to the pitch and hitting it hard enough to get over the fence.
And here is Tony Perez. Swing at a ball lifted to center field. Swanson racing over to make the catch.
Now batting, catcher, Johnny Bench.
Johnny Bench, the next to hit for the Reds. Got to be careful with this guy. He's got power. He can untie it with one swing.
Johnny Bench did a lot in his career to change the catching position. This guy popularized the one-handed catching stance, which not a lot of guys were using at the time.
Bullpen activity starting up now. Darren O'Day getting ready to come in for manager Brian Snitker. Matzik, the lefty, warming up as well. On the ground to first. Oh, great stop. The throw, it's there, and that's a great play.
First, it looks like making the stop is the hardest part, but feeding to the pitcher on the move, I think even tougher. Great job of hitting that moving target. They're going to be fired up in the dugout.
Well, we go bottom six. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Ronald Acuna Jr. Bench used that unique stance, and he had amazing hands and 10 gold gloves to prove it. And the next pitch is way outside. And here it comes. And it's even up.
And Bench was one of the first catchers to use a hinged mid as well. Didn't take long before everybody was using them behind the plate.
Now the throw to first on the run. They get the out on Acuna.
The catcher, Joe Torre.
And the batter now, Joe Torre. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. Now one out to right. Pham under it. And puts the squeeze on that. And there's two down.
Now batting, center fielder, David.
Now here is David Justice.
He's hitting for that pop. Came out of the gates really strong.
On the ground right side. Dives and he can't hang on. Perez over to first in time. And it's a 1-2-3 inning for the Braves. Down in order go the Braves. Score remains tied at 4. Tyler Matzik will take over on the mound. He's making his second appearance of the season.
Number 68, Tyler Matzik.
Welcome back. Top of inning number 7. Now the left fielder, Adam Dunn.
He's a big, strong guy, can untie this game with one swing. Well, on paper, it's favorable to have a fairly quick inning here with 2 of the 3 hitters he's set to face batting from the left side, same side he throws from.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. The 1-2. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And one gone.
And he'll be beating himself up on the way back to the dugout. Got a pitch to hit and just couldn't get to it. I think that slider really caught way more of the plate than it was supposed to.
Next is the designated hitter, Joey Votto. The pitch. Up the middle. Albies. in plenty of time to first, and 2 away to start the 7th.
The batter, the third baseman, Brandon Drury.
And now, Brandon Drury. Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. 2-1 now. In the air, left field. Acuna there. He makes the grab, and that is that. Reds down in order. This game's all tied at 4. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Luis Cessa. He's making his 4th appearance of the season. Back here at the ballpark, bottom of the 7th. Now in for the Braves, Ozzie Albies.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond, and still get a pretty good runner. That's impressive.
Left-hand batter waits. Stays alive. Righty to the plate. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Well, looking for a swing and miss right there, or for the ump to help him out and make the call with that last pitch, but neither happened. Close pitch, but a good take to earn that walk.
No outs. Runner at first. Here's Matt Olson. Tied at 4.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
Right-handed reliever. Albies on the move. And fouled off. The 2-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive.
With 2 strikes. May see some movement over there at first base. Try to stay out of a double play here.
Kicks and fires. Stays alive.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
The 2-2 now. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. The go-ahead run aboard at first. Nobody out. And it's filled up.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get in the scoring position.
And a swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes for the 2nd time today.
Well, that high four-seam fastball has become such a staple as a strikeout pitch over the years. And what's so tough as a hitter is that you see it extremely well. The problem is the velocity and spin rate just happens to jump by you. You expand your zone, you don't stay tall on the backside, and you're really not even able to make contact. If you do, many times it's a pop-up.
That's inside. One away, tie game. Go-ahead run stands at first. The 3-1 in for a strike, full count.
Good pitch to hit on a tee up in the zone. I think he was looking for something else right there.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. This to center field. Larkin trying to get to it. Makes the grab for the 2nd out.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Dansby.
And now the shortstop, Dansby Swanson, for the 4th time tonight. 2 gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. Albies on the move. Strike in there. Tag. Safe. Benches throw too late.
Well, with that kind of elite arm he has behind the plate, man, it's a pretty big deal when you can swipe a bag against this dude. Maybe more than anything, it prevents teams from just testing him thinking that they can even steal a base. But right here, they successfully moved that runner up to scoring position. Good job.
Chases that one out of the zone. And that is that. 1 left for Atlanta. Still all square at 4 apiece. Now here's Darren O'Day to take over for the Braves. Right-hander who throws from the side, really almost down under.
Darren O'Day.
Cincinnati making a move for a pinch hitter. Kyle Farmer. He represents the go-ahead run. The 2-1. And a foul ball. Next offering is fouled back. And a pitch. Check swing. Now we'll look down to first. And yes, he did. James Kingsley rings him up. So the lineup flips over. Barry Larkin, the next to hit for the Reds. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. Line drive, takes it in for the out.
Now batting, the center fielder,
Eric Davis, the next to hit for the Reds. He's a guy who does it all. Great speed and great power. A great athlete, quite simply. Two down, nobody on. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Justice makes the catch, and that'll do it. And 1-2-3 go the Reds. Score remains tied at 4. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Rob Dibble. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Tyler Naquin now in the game as he comes in as a new right fielder. Back at Truist Park, ready for the bottom of the 8th. And now Hank Aaron.
Now this guy, a player that if he gets on base has the ability to really be aggressive getting around the base paths.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Well, the hitter's got his timing down for the breaking ball. If you're a pitcher, if you can get that fastball in on the hand, it's going to be very difficult for that hitter to get the barrel to it.
Next pitch is outside. That one drifts inside.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
3-2 now. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Well, that's a really dangerous base runner to put on first, especially in a tie game. Now there might be some consequences coming from that mistake.
No outs, runner at first. And now it's Atlanta's cleanup hitter, Eddie Matthews. Left-hand hitter waits. Activity in the bullpen. Hunter Strickland, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. And a pitch. Runner on the go. Pitch is high. Tag. Safe. Benches throw too late. Siggy, he definitely showed off the wheels there.
Yeah, and it turned out to be a bang-bang play. StatCast gives us the data, and that stolen base wasn't possible without that sprint speed.
Bounce to the right. Tosses to first. One gone to the bottom of the 8th.
Now batting, left fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr.
Ronald Acuna Jr., the next to hit, known for his late-inning heroics. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on-base and slugging, too. One away with a runner at third. Next pitch misses way outside. That's out to center field. Davis settles underneath it. Squeezes it. Runner tags for home. Larkin with a relay home. He's in to score on the sac fly, and it's now 5-4.
Well, it's a nice job right there. It's always great when you can get on the scoreboard first. Just good situational hitting to bring him home from third right there.
2 outs, base is empty. Now at the plate, Joe Torre. Next pitch is outside.
He didn't want to give up that run, but he did. Got the fly ball, sac fly out. Now it's time to attack these other guys. Get your team back in the dugout.
And a pitch. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
2 outs, runner at first. And next for Atlanta, David Justice. Sneaks through, base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
So 2 on with 2 away. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Ozzie Albies. The pitch. Got him. Good job at damage control right there. 9th inning coming up. It's the Braves 5 and the Reds 4. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Jay Lee, trying to protect this lead.
Well, he's having an excellent season so far. ERA is under 2. A lot of flexibility coming out of the bullpen.
Next to hit, Joe Morgan. He's been a difference maker in this one with what he did back in the 6th.
No doubt, Boog, a huge 3-run homer, and it's one of the key moments in this game.
You get to this part of the order,
Yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you, if he will.
That one in for a strike, 2-2. And the pitch. Tap softly to the right side. Throw on to Olsen. And that is a big first out.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
Tony Perez, the next to hit for the Reds.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
Next pitch inside, and a count 2-1. Right-hander kicks, deals, and that one is lifted in the air, and it one-hops the wall. Aaron fires it in. Lead runner hangs on at second as the potential tying run moves into scoring position.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Put a really nice balanced swing on it, and when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box, and he'll feel real good about that one. And now a crucial opportunity to tie up this game with another base hit.
And now Johnny Bench. 2-1 pitch is in there, and the count is even. With a single base runner, because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. Man at second. And a foul ball. He stays alive. And the right-hander deals. Got him! That's the second out.
Typically that high fastball, if it's close to the top of the strike zone, a hitter, if he's prepared for it, can get to it. But that one just had that little jump at the end, which indicates there's a good spin rate on it, and it didn't decrease in velocity as that hitter's internal clock would expect it to, and that's why you see the swing and miss.
And here is Adam Dunn. The next offering misses. Ball 2. Swings through that.
Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. When you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it, but this is where they earn their keep.
That misses the zone, and it's 3-2. Got him looking. And that ends the ball game. The tying run left stranded at second.
Well, this turned out to be an exciting, very well-played game. Always feels great when you can take the lead in the 8th at home. Come out in the 9th, crowd will be behind that pitcher as he tries to get those final 3 outs. Everybody goes home happy with a win like this.
Close one here today, and your final 5-4. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
For the victorious Atlanta Braves, 5 runs, 8 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Reds, 4 runs on 4 hits, no errors. They left 2 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 20 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Truist Park, 41,500. The Braves thank you for your continued support and remind you to please drive home safely.
Hey.